Okay. Where's he positioned? Because he's all the way like to the right. Can you scoot over just a little bit? Just a tiny bit. There you go. Yeah, right there.
Like right here.
Is that, yeah, see, that looks good. Look at that. Look at that. That looks good.
My God,
okay,
love,
perfect.
look at that.
Put the mic like to your mouth, like you're gonna swallow it.
A little sucky suck?
Yeah, just a little higher.
Kind of
There
like
you go.
there.
Yeah. There you go.
Beautiful. Okay.
I want it real close to your mouth. You know how I like it.
Yeah, as anybody would. You know?
I would.
As anybody would.
Good morning, YouTube world. My name is Joshua Coates, your overnight success story, and this is Sips and Slides. Today, I've got a sex icon.
Yes, we do, baby.
On the podcast. We're also going to be we're also sponsored today, and we'll get to that later. We got a sex icon. His name is Shane. What's your last name?
That is undisclosed information right there.
Oh, never mind. I have it in my phone as musician.
There you go. That's
Shane
good enough for me.
musician.
Hey, bro, that's good enough for me.
Yeah?
You know? Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Cool. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. But first, obviously you see this eclectic, I think that's the word, an eclectic,
Eccentric,
eclectic,
unique, divine.
sexual, all
Very
the words.
sexual. Very sexual.
Gentlemen in front of you, for the audience. How do we know each other?
Well, we go way back. So about, I would say
weeks.
like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You said 2 weeks?
Yeah,
I was like, bro,
kidding.
you're tripping, bro.
Yeah.
So
You got to
2
be closer
years
to the
ago-
mic. I keep telling you.
Okay. I'm going to get closer. Like, I'm going to suck this thing off.
Thank
ready?
you, please.
So, about 2 years ago.
So,
yeah,
okay.
literally.
Yeah.
You got to open, really let the throat, and just let it slide down. It's a technique, actually, if you guys didn't know that. You got to cradle the balls, stroke the shaft, swallow the gravy, you know? I'm kidding. But anyways, I met this fucker 2 years ago. It was a blessing that I met him. I love Joshua to death. If you don't know him, it's a good guy. You should know him. There's a place owned by Flagship Restaurant Group called Palma, Ghost Donkey, Champagne Lanes. It's 3 different concepts in one. But I was a mixologist over there, or bartender, and that's where I met him, bartending behind the bar for downtown Phoenix late at night, getting crazy, you know,
Yeah.
doing little swifty things. So that's how I met this guy.
And
It
I
was
will
a blessing.
I will tell you, he is a better bartender than I will ever be.
So speaking of bartending, actually, I do work at a speakeasy right now in downtown Phoenix. It's underneath the Renaissance Hotel.
What's it called?
It's called Melinda's Alley. It's really, really cool. If
I didn't even
you've
know
ever
this.
checked it out, you guys got to go there. I'm one of the lead mixologists down there. It's me, Milton, and Kendall. And we get pretty crazy, bro.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's like vampire vibes. It used to be a opium den and a brothel back in like...
I'm sorry, what? An opium den?
Opium den and a brothel back in 1912. No cap, bro.
You're like, every time I go, I'm still high. Like
I guess, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm always high, but you know.
Okay, wow. So I wanted to start there so that way, you know, we can get like
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, so this is the first time I'm using these. So I don't know where it's supposed to be to
I
my
think it's
mouth.
perfect. Thank
you. You're perfect.
I try.
No, you don't. So what are you doing now?
A lot.
Yeah.
So I got a lot going
yes.
on.
Okay. So you're a bartender. You're a mixologist.
But I would not say that's my passion.
Yeah, exactly.
At all. That just pays the bills.
On this podcast, what I want to do, what I'm doing, it's Wednesday. I'm bringing my friends on so that way we can talk to each other.
Yeah, of course.
Have fun, get it recorded. Simon is the magician behind all of it.
Sexy Simon, that's what I call
Sexy
him.
Simon.
Sexy Simon.
Another producer shirt. I like that.
He's a good man.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out Simon. Shout out Simon.
What I'm going to be doing is, so for this type of podcast, the reason why I have it is because a lot of people on social media, business owners, let's just call them social media in general. So whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, blah, 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 Snapchat, all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
You always look good.
I'm gonna hit this vape. Hold up.
Okay.
Keep
No, yeah. You know, I'm going to pause.
Keep drugging along.
They always look good on social media. And it it really pisses me off because what happened whenever I was starting my career is I thought everything for them was hunky-dory. And they looked really, really like put together.
Elaborate on that.
We will.
Okay.
And so the reason why I have this podcast, I wanted to start a podcast and named it Sips and Slides. Sips, so that way I could hang out with my friends. Slides, so that way it's not too
Sip that water.
not too complicated, not too like suit and tie.
It also slips off the tongue good. Sips and slides. I almost said slip. Sips and slides.
I'm gonna be bringing it back later. It's gonna be called, because I shoot boudoir. So the other podcast, the offshoot, is Sips and Nips, and so I'll be bringing on my
I don't know why. That's fucking hilarious.
Isn't it good?
It's good. It's good. It's good shit.
So I started this because I got so fucking pissed off at people who curate their social media to make it look so good, when in reality they're having panic attacks in their kitchen, trying to make shit happen.
Yep.
And I don't think I think it's better to be transparent, like your shirt, with your audience. I think it'd be better to be transparent.
In anything in life.
But still, in 2023, people are not as transparent as I feel like they should be or could be.
Yeah.
So that way they can earn their audience's trust.
Very strange era we live in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Up is down, down's up. So.
Get closer to the mic. I swear to God, if I have to tell you one more time.
You just want me close, don't you?
Yeah, no
You
shit.
want me as close as fucking possible. He's like, we're in this together now, bro.
Of course we are.
I'm peering through you, bro.
Sponsored by.
You.
No, I'm just kidding.
Sponsored by.
By Blue Chew. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
The rabbit. No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right.
It's dirty.
My other one's is Sips and Nips, and you just squirted everywhere. So that's the reason why I have this podcast, is so that way, like, I'm bringing on people like you are successful. I'm bringing you on because you're successful, but I also want. Yeah, no shit. We're all getting there. But in your own right, you are successful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And
That's what I wanted.
Definitely,
However,
I definitely look up to you in a lot of ways too, bro.
Don't do that.
No, I mean, it goes back and forth. It's like a bounce off of each other kind of thing. You know what I mean? You see someone doing well, and it's like, you surround yourself by 2 dope motherfuckers, you're bound to be the third. You surround yourself by 20 dumbasses, you're bound to be the 21st. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I started this podcast, is so that way, like, people who are successful in their own right could come on here, could promote themselves, but also could talk about what the fuck is actually happening. Because I want people to know that, like, yeah, it's possible, but there's stuff that happens with motivational speakers on stage, that they say one thing and they leave out the rest.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Humans.
So it's like you can, because anybody can be successful, but I want you to tell the audience. I want you to, like, start with, like, where did it all happen? Like, what are your ups? What are your downs?
Oh shit! You want me to go way back?
Yes.
All right, I'll go way back for y'all, because this gets a little bit crazy.
Yeah, because then after that, we'll talk about the successes, and we'll talk about, like, what you and I are going to be doing, and, like, we'll get into that. But, like, people have to know who you are. You know what I mean?
All right, well, let's
connect the dots, baby.
Let's let it rip, baby.
And I'll put my glasses back.
So, I've been in music my whole entire life. I was raised in a very artistic family. Mm-hmm. My dad films for a lot of well-known things.
Okay.
But outside of that, he knows a lot of, like, rock stars. I was raised around Brian Headwelch, you know, of Korn, one of the lead guitarists of Korn.
No, but I know Korn.
Yeah, but anyways, like, not like name dropping or anything. Just people I was
No,
raised
I know.
around, you know?
That's fine. That's fine. I'm very naive, and I love that. So just keep going.
But anyway, so I was like, I would say 6 to like 8 years old. My mom put me in Phoenix Boys Choir, and I honestly fucking hated that shit, because I'm like, I don't know. The first time I remember, like, I fell in love with music, I was listening to, like, Eminem, Lil Wayne, like, Young Money, when Drake, Nicki Minaj, and all of them were in that group and shit, you know? Mm-hmm. And I would literally, like, sit in my mom's car in the garage at 8 years old and just, like, bump the CDs, shit, bro, because that's all we had CDs and shit. We didn't have Bluetooth yet, you know?
Yeah.
Just bumping Young Money, anything that I could, because, like, my dad was hella Christian, and, like, anything that had cussing in it.
Really?
Like, he'd break discs in front of me and shit. Yeah, my dad was hella strict.
Hold on. Let me tell you a story that I've never told. And, like, so I send these podcasts to my dad. Yeah. And he is, like, a reformed pastor. But I mean, he started out Jewish, and then he became you know Christian, right? Yeah. And, like, I found my way to, like, the spiritual realm.
That's me too.
And then we'll talk about that too, right?
Facts.
But there was, so I started. This was, dude, this is gonna be so funny. So I started my iTunes library with one song, and it had the N-word in it. And back then, I don't know, you probably know, but a lot of people don't know this. So you didn't need a credit card to start iTunes. or Apple.
Yeah, I remember that. It was the
a gift
cards.
card.
Yeah,
Yes,
the fucking
yes.
gift cards. Yo,
So I
remember that shit.
bought a gift card, and
Yo.
I put $20, and I put his email address because I don't have a fucking email address.
No, yeah, of
I put
course.
his email address, right? Password. He didn't have the password,
That's
obviously.
funny, dude.
And I bought my first song off iTunes.
What was it?
This Is Why I'm Hot.
It would be too. That's funny as fuck. That's funny
Oh my
as fuck.
God! And he heard it, and he,
Furious.
Oh my God! He couldn't break it, but he was so
Trying to break the
pissed.
gift card. He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? It's not working.
I can still hear it.
Literally, bro.
No, anyway, so sorry, keep going. It was just I've never told that story.
I'm happy you told that. That's
That
funny
was
as fuck.
so funny.
And honestly, like, very similar with my dad. I mean, I
man.
couldn't even watch, like, PG-13. I remember Lord of the Rings came out, dude. All my friends were like, yo, Lord of the Rings is sick. Like, it's so sick. I didn't watch that till I was, like, 12 because my dad was like, you can't watch that. Like, it's dark. You can't watch it. I'm just like, fuck. So just to give you an idea of my childhood, it was very, like, very boxed in.
Yeah.
But I did, like, there was a lot of beautiful things as well. Like, I was raised out in nature. I was raised up in the mountains on a farm and shit. So nature's very big to me as well. But outside of that, when I was like, what?
I can see that.
No, so when I was like 7 or 8, back
Keep
in
talking,
like the
keep
Young
talking.
Money, Eminem and shit, I would take my dad's Vox amp and I would go back to the barn because we had this big property with like horses and a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
It would be like, so here's the backyard and then right here's the barn.
Okay.
I would be right here and there's like a basketball court and there's a bunch of grass and I would stand on the basketball court on like a crate and I'd have my dad's Vox amp and I'd have a microphone and I would look at the blades of grass and I would individually look at the blades of
And
grass
see people?
and I just imagine people in my head like I'd at a sold out show and I'd just be like when I'm gone, you know, like, just
Yeah.
like going off, bro, just memorizing shit, songs that I love and just pretend like I'm out there performing. And I remember, bro, like once I like got awoken and got to a point in my life where I was like, holy shit, this stuff's actually like taking off. Like people are viewing my music, people are fucking with me. Like it always goes back to like little me, like tapping into my childhood self, bro.
What age
and
was
just
that?
taking care of myself as a kid, like 7, 8 years old, like just getting obsessed with like rap, hip hop, indie pop. I was raised on like the Beatles, you know, stuff like that, like the Police, Roxanne, all that shit, bro. So my music and shit is very like spread out. Like I do a little bit of everything. I'm very like well versed. But moving forward into like 10, 13,
Yeah.
I was in the Phoenix Boys Choir.
Okay.
I got all the way to tour, which was you got to tour around certain cities. I hated it so much, and they wanted me to cut my hair, look all preppy and shit. And I was that one kid on stage that was like flipping his hair, like his little Justin Bieber hair, you know. And that's when I got kicked out because there was 3 parents in the stage who were like, that kid's taking away like
All the attention?
All the attention. He's taking away all the attention from everybody. And I was like, good bitch. Like honestly, in my head, I was like, yeah, fuck you, suck my dick. But like,
At 13.
dead ass, bro. I got kicked out of the Phoenix Boys Choir, and I told him I was like, I don't want to do this. Like it literally is hell on earth for me. Like I hate it. But I do think I look back, even though I hated it so much and it was dreadful.
Yeah.
I thank my mom till this day, bro, because like, I definitely that's what helped develop my voice for sure.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah,
How, man, if we would have just like
just
seen,
accepted it.
yeah, if we would have seen,
But that's
but
the
we
thing.
can't.
It's part of the journey, not the
yeah.
destination. You know, you have to
Yeah.
learn for yourself, and it all comes in divine timing. So, but yeah, with music, that's kind of how it started. And then this is where it gets grisly, bro. I was like 14, 15, and I started smoking weed, just doing normal teen shit. I feel like
For most people, yeah.
yeah, I lost my virginity when I was like 14. You know, like.
I waited until I was 17. and
Good for you,
3/4,
honestly.
okay?
I was just like, I'm a lover. I'm a hopeless romantic, so I'm very just like, ooh, you know, like I'm a little fairy, bro. Like I look like a fucking hard ass, but like, bro, I'm a little lover, bro. I'm a fairy, dude. Hopeless romantic. Look me in my eyes, like, ooh, you know, like I'm
know.
like that.
That's why
baby.
he's got the sunglasses on, because
I
if
know,
I
'cause
looked him in the eyes,
I got these green eyes over here. You know what I'm saying?
ooh, I can't. No, my voice is cracked right now. I can't do it.
Damn, it's bright in here. But no. So 15, my parents they were drilling me and telling me basically like, if you don't stop this shit, like we're gonna send you to residential treatment facility. And I was like, what the fuck
Wait,
is
what does that mean? Oh, yeah,
Residential
okay.
treatment facility is basically like a rehab for troubled teens where
Oh,
they send you
jeez.
away and you're locked in there, bro, for like however long you're in there for the program, however long it takes you to complete it until you're 18 or whatever and you leave those doors. But so basically for me, in my case, I was 15, I was in downtown Phoenix and I was at my ex-girlfriend's friend's house. And I called my homie. I was like, yo, bro, I need some tree. Like, and he was like, bet, I got you. And he pulls up, and my parents talked to him, obviously. Like, I was a fucking stupid little teen, not playing it smart, you know, not minding my P's and Q's in the streets out here. And knock on the door, and I see my homie Jack. I open the door, and then he just, like, slams me up against the wall. And he's like, nah, bro, like, this is over. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, please don't do this. And then 6 Phoenix PD officers walked in, put me in handcuffs.
What?
Walked me down to a black cruiser, bro, and drove me, literally extradited me, bro, 8 hours to southern Utah, bro, like right by Zion National Park to this place called Leahona Academy. Worst 3 years of my fucking life, bro. Literally, like, that's what, if, like, the man that works hard, bro, that's inside of me, like, that's what developed it. That facility was 56 boys. I went there with beautiful long hair, bro. Yeah. Just got out of an art school. I didn't even walk with my class, haven't even graduated high school yet, and you get driven to a fucking boys' home in southern Utah at 3 a.m. in the morning. You have no clue where you're going. No one's telling you, can't talk to your parents, and they walk you through these doors close behind you, bro, to take the handcuffs off you, and then 3 big-ass dudes just, like, fucking slam me into a wall. They're like, you're at Leahona Academy, residential treatment facility for boys, troubled youth. Like, you're going to be here for the next fucking 2 to 3 years, however long it takes you. And I was like, fuck you, suck my dick. Right when I said that, bro, grabbed me by my hair, slammed me into the ground, put his knee in my back, bro, restrained me, and was like, oh, you're fucking suicide risk, like, all this crazy shit, bro. Long story short, I was abused there.
For 3 years?
Yeah, I was from 15 to 18, and I got out of there. And then I came back, and my parents were like, start life. Yeah, and then that's where, you know, once I graduated, I got out, and I started life. I was 18 years old, and I moved in with my homie, Kalen. The homies so this ring right here, this shit, shout out Kalen. This is my motherfucking boy. This is the one that started the music for me. This is the one that taught me everything that I fucking know till this day. He rides with me till the day I die. But he died of fentanyl like 3 years ago.
Oh, shit.
Rest in peace, bro. He rides with me, though. And I knew that kid since I was 11, bro. Like, he was my fucking best friend, bro. Like, best friend.
Damn.
And when I was 18, I moved in with him. He taught me a bunch about music. We started making songs. My first song came out, High Life, with him. And then I kind of started getting into, like, stupid shit. Come 19, bro, I had my first kid. I had my son. And then music kind of was, like, at a halt, and I was just jumping around here and there making songs whenever I could because I didn't have any, like, music equipment. I didn't know how to fucking, like, do FL. I didn't know how to use Logic. I didn't know how to make beats. None of that shit, bro. I'd always have Kalen record it for me. And then once I had, like, my first kid, I moved in, tried to do the family life thing. Had a second kid, my daughter Ivy. Love them both. Shout out Rilo and Ivy. There's my babies. Those my angels.
You do post very cute photos and videos.
I love them, man. That's literally, like, that's a big driving factor for me. I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm an emotional little bitch and I'll start crying. So.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, 2021 came around, and that's when I was like, all right, I really need to, I need to become something. I need to fucking, get to work. And a lot of shit happened, bro. I went through court. I went through a lot of, turbulent relationships, bro, like, just bad relationships.
Yeah.
And then I finally got to a point to where, I'm like, nah, bro, I just need myself. And that's where it all came in, bro. I was breeding a lot of exotic animals outside of the music. I had an LLC called Nature Boy Exotics. So I was using that. Yeah, I actually sold that. And then I bought $10,000 worth of music equipment, built a studio in my house. And then I was like, I'm teaching myself all this because I'm done paying for the fees, bro. I'm done fucking going to these studios with people that don't have the same vision that I do. They don't hear what's inside of my fucking head. They don't hear the beats that I'm playing. None of that shit, you know? So once I did that for myself, bro, it was like pavement started being laid down before me, all right, now you step here. Yeah. Now you step here. Because I got genuine. I tapped into myself. I tapped into that frequency, bro, to just be like,
okay.
Gangbang? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait, yo, could I hit that real quick, though?
Oh, Daddy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, we haven't even, gotten into, we're just scratching the surface.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I got a lot, bro.
I know, and that's fine. I want to know. Because, the next time that you talk about this is going to be the documentary that I shoot for you. So it's like...
Yeah, bro, and we're going to be selling out shows. Rolling Loud, Lollapalooza, Coachella. It's all going to happen. We speak this shit into existence. It's not a dream.
Where did that come for you? How'd you learn about that?
Honestly, I would say surrounding myself with really good people. My sister's one of my go-tos for that. We don't see eye to eye on a lot of shit, but my sister is a very she's a divine feminine being. And I feel like that's important with people, men, women, whatever. You have to have those people in your life, bro. If you don't have that positive support system or people that for instance, my homie Manny, he lives with me. This is my best friend, my right-hand man, Clark Clout. Shout out Clark Clout.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah,
that's my motherfucking boy.
You post him,
yeah, bro. I post. That's my brother.
He's the one on the I don't know if it was the computer.
He roller blades.
Something.
He makes music. He's got a band out there too. It's called A Long Way From Home. Homie Nick Black's in it too. Shout out Nick Black.
Yeah, what's up, Nick Black?
No, but sorry, where are we going with this?
So, we're gonna go off on another tangent. So, where did your belief in manifestation and I mean, it could be spirituality, it could be like all of this, because like, you know,
Psychedelics.
Yeah.
I feel like psychedelics are a big thing for me. Like, I feel like every human being on this earth should take psychedelics, not acid. I'm not talking about like LSD and shit. I'm talking about like shrooms, like.
I remember I texted
DMT,
you
like dimethyltryptamine. I mean, I used to have Bufo maximus toads legally. This was not illegal. I had my permits. I had licensing through scientific research. And
what
stuff
is
like
it called
that.
again?
So a Bufo maximus toad is it's a toad that lives down in Tucson. That's a scientific name for it. It's a pretty good sized toad. It's an Arizona desert toad, or Sonoran desert toad is another. That's the American name for it. You do not lick it. So they have two glands on the sides of their heads, and you secrete it only once a year, and you kind of just lightly scrape it off. You put it on a little petri dish and you put it in the freezer for about a day. Then you scrape that off, put it over a coal, and that's the chemical that's released in your brain when you pass away. And that, I'm telling you right now, like that is kind of what woke me up, man. That's what woke me up to everything.
Did you see anything? Like, did you feel?
I mean, like, so
like what senses?
That's the thing is like with psychedelics too. Everyone's like, bro, like what was it like? I was like, how was it? Like what? Like, give me your information.
It probably wasn't anything, was it?
It was. So the thing is
well, then
about
why
it
did
is.
you say it like that?
No, it is because it's like because it's gonna segue in. Ready?
Okay.
Imagine seeing the color red, or like imagine you've never seen the color red. That's what I meant. Imagine never seeing the color red and someone's trying to describe it to you. It's impossible. I literally could not sit here and be like, well, red is. It's like,
I see what you're
you've
saying.
never seen it.
I see. So what you're gonna say is you have to experience it because I can't explain something to you.
I mean, I can tell you what I saw. I mean, I feel like I was, as soon as it hit, it lasts 7 to 15 minutes. And I've tripped many times.
That's not a lot.
No, dimethyltryptamine though, that's one that like I feel like that's one you should just do once in your life. Shrooms, I microdose. I take shrooms.
Yeah, I texted you the other day, and then you're just.
I was shrooming.
I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm high.
Bro, I am
right
on a
now.
different consciousness right now, trying to tap into some like alien messages. Come on, but no, it's a profound experience. That's all I will say. It's a very profound experience.
Okay, so if I wanted to try it, how does that go? How do I go about doing that?
Let me know, baby.
Oh, don't do that.
Just kidding, bro. Just kidding.
It's like, all right, we're going to take a quick pause.
Actually,
for the sponsor of our...
Cameras rolling. Keep the cameras rolling. I got it in my car, bro. I'm just kidding.
Do you really?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't have that shit. That is a very... It's like a ceremonial, very spiritual
it's
thing.
a religious sacrificing...
I would not say religious. I wouldn't say religious at all.
I'm just kidding.
Spiritual.
I'm just saying, like, it's a very sacrificial...
The babies. Yeah. Yes, everything,
just
bro. Adrenochrome.
Drink the blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Snort the shit. What is it?
No, it's literally like this. Literally, it's like yellow powder. It's the best way to describe it. But it's the toxins from it, and it's dimethyltryptamine. That's what. So when we pass away, everybody talks about the pineal gland, right?
Yeah.
So the pineal gland, literally, that is your third eye. It's located right here. And when you pass away, dimethyltryptamine, literally, when you die, it just bleeds through your whole brain. It just unleashes. So when I did DMT, the best way to describe it is I'm not scared of death anymore. I used to be terrified, and I think the terrifying thing about death is, for everybody, is the fear of the unknown. But that's what I love with psychedelics so much is you're going into the unknown, but you are going to get off eventually. And when you get off, you come back with such a beautiful like outlook on life. And just it's I'm telling you, everyone's got to do it.
So I do want. So
it.
there's not a lot of people. Excuse me. Excuse me. There are not a lot of people that I trust. I trust you. So if you're down, I would like to try this.
Talk to me in private. We'll talk in private.
Okay, yeah, of course,
We'll
of
talk
course,
in private.
of course. Because like I'm.
A lot of people like to call me a shaman outside of music. They're like, bro, Shane's like a shaman. You've never tripped with me though yet. You've never.
I don't give a shit about. Great. Then what ends up happening? I'm calling him like, oh, shaman.
I'm not a shaman. I'm not a shaman. People just say like the way.
What does the word even mean? Shaman.
So like when you trip, it's a enduring experience. It's very like it's not for the faint of heart. That's the best way to describe. Tripping on psychedelics is not for the faint of heart. I've tripped with people that have absolutely psychotic episodes, and the reason why is because people they haven't dealt with their stuff. They're not at a frequency to accept what that is giving them. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
And they see it as something like, it's scary.
So if you haven't like dealt with your personal shit, that will affect a trip.
Yes, it's very subjective per person. Because like for me, I'm at a point in my life now where I'm like, I want to see how hard I can trip to see what like it is trying to show me.
Yeah.
Like I'm at the point to where it's like, okay, this is scary.
But you're also very self-aware. There's a lot of
Yes.
people. So, okay.
And you just have to remind yourself, like, look, I'm on psychedelics right now. This is going to end. It feels like fucking forever, but this will end. And I'm safe. I'm okay. That's why they always say stay in a safe space. Be around people that you trust.
Do you have
Don't
to
be
have
around
somebody?
someone. I would say, yeah, don't do it alone. I mean, I always do it with Clark Cloud. That's my boy. Because, like, for instance, I remember last time I had a bad trip, and it was acid. That's why I don't fuck with LSD.
Yeah.
I was out by these Indian ruins in Camp Verde, right? And we took acid, and it was great for like the first 2 hours, but then the sun came up. And with psychedelics, it's like dark and light. It's two different fucking things. If you trip at nighttime and then trip at day, completely different thing, like completely, because your
Two different
pupils are so
feelings.
dilated and they're open. They're taking in everything, taking all the light. And at nighttime, you might see things that aren't there. During the daytime, you might see things that are there that are just moving and stretching and all that kind of stuff. But with this is why I don't fuck with acid. Terrifying story.
Okay.
I was with my homie Clark Clout, and we took acid. We're having a fun time, laughing with each other, grabbing each other's ass, fucking around. And sun comes up, and we're like, all right, bro, let's like get out of the car. So we get out of the car, and there's these two hunters, bro, like on the other side of this ravine, like looking over at us, like 500 yards out. And I'm like, bro, am I tripping? Are we really seeing that? He's like, no, bro, like those are two dudes right there. And we were like whooping and hollering, saying like, bro, we're tripping so hard. So like we thought these guys called like the fucking Rangers. So automatically we're on psychedelics. We're like, bro, we're gonna go to jail. Like they're gonna come out here. They're gonna fucking like see that we're doing acid. Like, bro, what the fuck? And we're at this campsite. They have all my information. So we just start walking, bro. And we're having a terrible trip, just like impending doom.
no.
Just like, this is so bad, so bad. And then finally, like a couple hours go by, and we finally start like coming down a little bit. Like, okay, this is good. We're gonna go walk by the river and try to fish. Tell me this shit ain't crazy. And this is a true story. Swear to God.
Okay.
Walk down to the river, and I usually keep a firearm on me when I'm out, especially like in places like that, because you don't know who's out there. The places like that, that's where people are they'd whack you, because no one would know. Throw you in the river,
okay.
you're gone.
Okay.
No one's out there. This is on a Tuesday, No one's out there on the river. Nobody. This is desolate, out in the middle of fucking nowhere, Arizona. And this red pickup truck, we see the smoke coming up from 2 miles away from the road, and I'm just like, bro, like, you think that's a Ranger? He's like, I don't know, bro. Just like keep fishing, And this beaded, nasty, like hillbilly red truck comes up with a big Confederate flag on the back, and I'm just like, oh fuck, bro. Like, I don't know about all this,
Okay.
So this dude comes out. Two dudes get out of the car, and they walk down. They're like, what you boys fishing for? And I'm like, still tripping. I'm like, oh fuck, bro. And I'm just like, honestly, bass, trout, dude, just like whatever we can get. And I'm just like, please leave, please leave. And then this guy goes, he's like, hey Shane.
No.
He's like, how you doing, buddy? And I go, wait, what? And then my homie Clark Cloud's like, bro, what the fuck? And we both were like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, how do you know my name? And he's like, come back, Shane, come back. Because there's a movie. That's how I was named, bro.
Oh, God.
I was named
I'm
after
like-
the movie Shane, the cowboy movie, right?
Okay, because I'm just like.
And then, bro, see, I still
I'm
get
getting
goosebumps to this
goosebumps
day,
right now.
'cause this is a true
That was
story.
really weird.
Bro,
Okay.
I believe
Wait,
in
so what
skinwalkers.
happened?
I believe in skinwalkers, and I believe in a lot of supernatural shit that walks out in the
What's
desert.
skinwalkers?
I mean, you live in Arizona, bro. You know what skinwalkers are? So it's a lot of
I know
Indian
lizards. I
tribes.
don't
There's a
know
lot of
skin-
Indian tribes and stuff. There's a lot of witchcraft that has happened in a lot of these canyons and ravines out in Arizona.
Yeah.
A lot of sacrificial shit, a lot of massacres, cowboys, Indians, a lot of that stuff. It happened in Arizona. I mean, that's why I got Wild West tattooed on my motherfucking knuckles. You feel me? But I really do. Shout out Juicebox. Shout out Juicebox. It's one of my artists.
And we're gonna talk about
And my
him
boy.
because I've been trying to connect with him for such a long time.
Try and get
for
him on
his
the podcast.
photography. Well, for his photography,
He's a cool dude.
he was the first time. As soon as I got my my first camera, and then I got it in Indiana, and then moved here. What happened?
Did you shoot your pants? Oh no, dude! Grab some Depends for this guy. You know what I mean? That's not that funny. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny.
Are we good? Okay. So when I moved back to Arizona, I saw a friend of mine took photos with Juicebox.
Little juicy juice.
What's it? I didn't even know his real name. At that point he had his own studio, right? Does he still have his own studio?
He's over at Diamond Body Art right now.
So, but like he had, like as far as I know, maybe we're not talking about the same person. It's a bald-headed dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hard to miss, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
juice.
Yeah, he was kissing your
that's-
cheek. Yeah,
that's my boy.
I have been
Yeah.
trying to just talk with him because I shoot boudoir. He shoots very artsy, beautiful,
shoots dope
like
shit.
naked women, beautiful,
Yeah.
just like the ideas and concepts that it's so weird.
Bro,
and
I'll
I
link
love
you
it.
guys up. I'll link you guys for sure. He's
Well,
my
thank
boy.
you. I
He's like,
appreciate
we're close.
you.
Me and him are close.
Well, yeah, he's kissing you. Yeah. Like, fuck.
What can I say? Sex icon.
Hold on.
Sex icon.
Whatever.
2 minutes, he said.
Okay. Back up and rolling. This is funny.
Yeah, it's good. this guy, right? Little juicy juice.
Yes.
Little juicy
yes.
drop pop.
At what point did it like cut off?
Just like right before you guys started getting into that last conversation.
Okay. Hold on one second. In the podcast right now. Eden's like, is everything okay? I'm like, I'm working.
Money moves, baby. Come on.
It's because you're not responding to it.
Yeah.
This is what you got to tell him, bro. I am taking a rock and I'm throwing it into the ocean to make a ripple so that I cause a wave. That's what you got to tell him, bro.
Please tell me you're going to clip that, right? Okay, good. That was good.
That was so perfect.
Oh, man. I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. You can see it. Cool. I've never done a sponsorship part. So, actually, you know what? I told you I want you to do it. So,
I'll do it.
There's the name. So, we bring this quick what the fuck is it called? We bring
Sponsorship.
this No. This pause.
Segment.
Yeah. This segment is brought to you by
Skinnovation.
Scottsdale Skinnovation.
Scottsdale Skinnovation. Hang on, let's do that again.
Yep.
Let's get this right, okay? We're gonna get this right. So this quick segment is gonna be brought to you by Skinnovation. Beautiful skin starts here. It's gonna be located out in Scottsdale. If you guys haven't been out there, definitely check it out. I don't use nothing else, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say, because I look fucking good. There you go.
That was good. Okay, cool. You don't even use it.
I know.
Oh man. Okay, this is a perfect example. I love this. So, right now we just had a audio malfunction. I've got a really nice little podcast studio here, right?
Yes, I love it.
So let's segue. The trials and tribulations of growing your music career.
I would say it's constant.
Okay, well then tell me what's been constantly happening. Because
So
I
it's
want to
like-
know.
I would say, like-
they don't know. They think
so-
that you're just perfect.
Whatever.
No, look at you. Okay, you're always
Nah, bro.
always going out, and you always have the best
So-
hats and the best glasses and the best fucking see-through shit.
We gotta look good, man. We gotta look good, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a
but,
business, you
but
know?
people don't see
Market
what's
yourself. You gotta market
happening
yourself.
behind the scenes. So what happens behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, I'm a dad, you know? I push hella shit, man. Like I grow coral reefs. I have around 300 gallons of saltwater. Bro, I know I have 300 gallons of saltwater fish tanks in my house, and I like supply a lot of the stores out in the valley, like a shit ton of the stores in the valley, and a lot of like private clients I have too, like a lot of them, bro. And that's one of the things I do to get money. Another way I do to get money, I have Spotify, Apple, you know, all that. There's revenue from that for my
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
I bartend. That's the big main factor of me, you know, and everything. And a lot of people don't know this, but like when I bartend, like all that money funnels strictly into my music, my promotion, everything. Like a lot of people thinks that like when you are starting as an artist, as you're starting as an artist, you post on Instagram, you post a reel, just like whatever, and you'll blow up. It is not like that. Like in the real world, if you were actually in the entertainment industry, you will start to understand that like, bro, you have to have money to make this shit happen. If you don't have money to get yourself out there, to get your voice heard, you won't fucking be heard. Because I can tell you right now, bro, there is thousands of beautiful, talented, amazing artists out there that will never be heard because they just maybe don't have the funding, they don't know where to start, or they don't have the right people to tell them like, hey, maybe go here. And with that though is a beautiful thing because it's like I said, it's all about the journey, not the destination. This life, bro, is a psychedelic trip in itself. Like yesterday was a different day, today's a different day. You know what I mean? Yesterday I learned something, today I'm gonna learn something else.
Isn't that wild?
And we're making moves, you know what I mean? And it's just, it starts stacking. Once you start really working, it starts stacking on top of each other. Like, bro, 2 months ago, I didn't know I was gonna have a podcast with you, but now we're here and we're doing it. That time's come. Life is fast, bro. It's so quick, dude. Like so fast. I'm 26. I have 2 kids, and watching
You're
them.
only 26?
I'm 26. Yeah.
I'm 29.
So
I
it doesn't
know.
matter. It's all about the
but
journey.
I know, but you got like 4 more years on me.
It doesn't
Like
matter.
4, like you know what I mean?
Everybody's
Or you could
path
die
is
tomorrow, it's
different.
fine,
Everybody's
yeah.
path is different in their time, and when they make it is different. You know.
True.
And some people might.
There's so
some
many
people
factors
never do
on
make
that
it, but
too.
yeah, absolutely. And that's the
God.
other thing too is you have to have that knowing in your heart. like being passionate about something, like taking your passions and running with it, like that's something you have to do. Like, bro, like the music for me, I know, and even like the coral and the saltwater fish, I know that those are things that I'm passionate about. I love. I've always loved the ocean. I used to want to be an oceanographer. Like I was gonna go to college for that shit, you know.
So cool.
And then like music, coral, like those things I'm passionate about. So I was like, why don't I just pick those things up and run with it so I don't have to work a day in my life. You know what I mean? Like I see myself performing on stages, bro. And when those people are singing my song back, bro, like that's what makes it all worthwhile, bro. You know?
Okay. So
like,
you have such a unique, am I allowed? Okay. Actually, can we put some of these songs, we put like underneath this some songs of yours?
yeah,
Like, am I allowed to?
Bro, absolutely. I have so much good shit.
Okay.
I have so much good shit coming out too. Like some of my best work is coming out. Cause like, and again, with music, I feel like some of my best songs are always made when I'm like hurt, dude. I'm telling you, this album I've coming out, it's called Subtle Little Signs. It's about
You have such a unique sound. Like, what do you consider
me, bro? It's genuine. It's myself. Nobody's like me, bro. Nobody's like me.
Well, I know that.
You know?
Like, there's so many different genres, and now people have like put like the circle over the circle over the circle.
So for me,
So yeah, what is
I would say
yours?
indie pop, bubblegum pop, hip hop, and rap. Those are like the three.
What?
Bubblegum
Okay.
pop is a new like a genre of music that's coming out. It's kind of like old school doo-wop vibes mixed with that indie.
That is you.
Yeah, bro. So I'm saying
Okay,
like,
so bubblegum pop,
Yeah.
indie pop,
yep,
rap, and what?
hip hop.
Yeah.
Yep. And then sometimes I fuck around with synthwave stuff, just like that like 1980s like da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, you know, shit like that. Just very fun dance disco type shit. I'm just like, I make music to have a good time, bro. I want people to feel it in their bones and move it in their bodies, you know? Like,
I feel like the music that you make, like, it is all you. It is uniquely you, and that, like, there's gonna be, like, it's 50-50. If you don't like you and your music, like...
you got something cooking in the oven. It was just a little beep, bro. I think we're good.
Yeah,
no
okay.
explosions happened.
and then all of a sudden...
Fucking Oppenheimer. Oh, shit. Fuck me, right?
I feel like for your music, like, you're either all in or you're not. Because, like, you've
and that
got...
goes into, like, what I was saying, too, with, like, when I'm hurt. So, I don't know if you've seen it, but, like, could you say, like, in the last 2 months, the music I've been putting out is, like, exponentially better?
Oh, yeah,
exactly,
for sure.
right? And you want to know why? I was
Explain.
madly in love. I bought a ring for this girl, bro. I'm not even gonna say her name because to keep that bitch out my motherfucking mouth. But like, took care of her and her son for like a whole entire year and a half. Moved her into my place, brought her under my wing. Like, started promoting her on my Instagram. Every time I'd go to work, I'd be like, yeah, like, she's a great tattoo artist. You should go to her. Just try to help her like get to the place she needs to be because she was 30 years old. You know, I was trying to like push her and like be the man she never fucking had because she was in an abusive relationship. And came home one day, she's just acting hella weird. And
for the audience who doesn't know,
she was cheating on me. She was cheating on me, to say the least. And she went back to her piece of shit baby daddy. Most likely, I don't fucking know, and I don't care because I'm focused on me and my 2 babies and the rest of my life.
And
so,
everything,
like,
in my opinion, everything happens for a reason.
Amen.
It was a blessing.
Yeah, dude, literally, it shows me
disguise.
so much. And it goes like with the psychedelics I was talking about. 4 days after like I found out about everything, and I was sitting in my room like crying, bro, because I'm an emotional kid. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm not gonna cry in front of people, but like if I talk about shit, I cry. You know?
Yeah.
Men cry, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. More people.
Do you
they need to
consider
be
yourself more
open about it.
feminine, masculine, more
Bro,
than masculine, feminine?
I'm both, bro. I'm a very.
You don't even care about,
I'm an
like-
equal mix of feminine and masculine. I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, bro, like I'm a fucking alpha. I am an alpha for sure. I know I am. But like,
when you get shit done, you're like,
you have to be an
how do
alpha,
you
bro.
say
Like
that?
I am a
Whenever you need
man
to get
for
shit done,
sure.
go get shit done.
Yeah,
But, like, you also
absolutely.
can
gotta
tap
do
into
that
your
shit.
emotions.
Facts, bro. And
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with. I feel like what makes a man is that agape love. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's like unconditional love, bro. No matter what.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no, I
you
get
could
that.
hate me right now, bro. You could literally be like, bro, you suck. Your music's ass, and I'll be like, bro, I'm gonna love you up anyways, bro. Because that energy is gonna come back, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And that love frequency is a lot higher than that hate frequency, bro. Because everybody in the world right now, I feel like, not everybody, subjectively speaking, but there's a lot of negativity, a lot of dark, evil shit that's out, you know? And I'm
Yeah.
trying to be the one that infiltrates that a little bit, spreads it apart, like Moses parting the Red Sea. Give that love, you know?
I get it.
So, yeah, bro. Just trying to... we gonna make it happen. We gonna do it. We are doing it, literally, actively. So, yeah.
No, I'm really proud of you. Because
of you too, man.
because they don't know that, like, you and I were talking during that time period.
Oh, yeah,
And that-
absolutely. You've seen all this. You've seen me go through a lot of shit.
Yeah, and
Even in 2 years, like, so much can happen in even 6 months, bro. Like even 6 months, so much can happen that will change your life. To where you'll be like,
so much
wow.
happens in one day,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, man, you just have to be open and aware, and you have to walk around with your eyes and your ears open, bro.
Okay, so like, and we just talked about this, but like, I really do believe that emotional intelligence is as much, if not more important than like, what's your EQ is more important than IQ. Is my belief. It's probably the same.
I mean, absolutely, because you could. I mean, like, look at it like this: we live in a culture that's very corporate. You know, it's very like cutthroat. But like, you look like, for instance, I watched a video the other day, and it was Robert Downey Jr. in his 20s, and he like visited Wall Street, and there's a video of him there, and he was like, "Those are the most fucking obnoxious, like stupid, fucking despicable people I've ever been around, and they're annoying. I would never want to be surrounded by people like that." Bro, when I go out in nature and I'm surrounded by people that are hiking and running around just happy, they're not in their phones, bro. They're experiencing life, bro. Like, why were we put on this earth, bro, to experience? Like, we are in an experience, bro. We're not meant to work 9 to fucking 5 jobs, bro. And by the time we're 65, have enough to buy a house and then die. Yeah. Nah, bro. Like, we were put on this earth to give love and to just exist, bro. And to like take in all this beauty that has been given to us, bro. And that's how I walk through life. Every day I get up, bro. I'm a glass half full type of guy, you know? Like, even if there's a drop of water left in this glass, like, this is almost empty. This glass is almost empty. But see that? There's a little liquid in there. I could work with that. That's something I can work with. You know, my glass isn't empty. There's still always something that you can pick up and be like, okay, well, I have this. What can I do with it?
And that's something I love about you.
You have to be like that, man.
You say that. You say that. But so many people.
I know. That's why I don't have friends. I mean, a lot of people are like, bro, like, oh my God, like, dude, like, when I go out in downtown Phoenix, and I'm not even being prideful, like, this is something I've noticed myself. Even my homies are like, damn, bro, like, you really popping off out here. Like, because I work at the bars, like, I sell coral, I make fuck ton of music. Like, I put
network
out
all the time, yeah.
10 to 20 songs a month, bro. Like, that's what I'm averaging right now.
That's a lot.
And,
yeah.
People are just starting to recognize me, be like, oh, bro, you're that one guy. Oh, shit, it's the cowboy. Like, and I have really long hair. It's up right now. Like, really long, curly hair. But, like, yeah, people always see me, and they're like, yo, I know you, bro. I know you. Where did I see you from? I'm like, oh, yeah, bro, you probably saw me here or there. And like, oh, wait, I know your music. And, like, I've had people stop me, take pictures, and it's just, like, it's this constant. Like,
you already have that? You have that already?
It's happening, yeah. This is all, like, bro, in the last 3 months, I'm telling you, like, life is changing, bro, for the better, dude. Okay. And I'm just, like, I got to keep going, bro. Just got to keep fucking going till the day you die. Like, I ain't getting in the ground, bro, till everyone's playing my sound. You feel me?
I feel you.
So,
how have you done therapy? Have you done like different things like
extensive?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I do therapy every day, but like in my mind, like with myself, especially psychedelics is my therapy. But
true. In
terms of real therapy, that boy.
No. This is all real therapy. So I'm not trying to discount like.
No, yeah, for sure.
I do feel like somebody who has like studied psychology is important. I do believe that like not spirituality. What's it called? Meditation is important,
Yeah,
and like I think all of those are important. So like, and you're very self-aware.
Have to be. Excuse me.
Yeah, I love how you say that, but like you and I understand that.
Because it's a frequency. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I was talking to my sister, my little brother, about this earlier.
You have to be, but like,
bro, it's a frequency.
But
like,
they can't be.
And when people hear me say that, like, bro, if my frequency is up here and that person that I'm hanging out with, their frequency is down here, bro, I'm gonna start getting dumbed down a little bit.
Of course.
That's why, like, I am so careful. Like, people are like, bro, why don't you hang out with hella more people? Why don't you go out to the bars more? Because, bro, when I'm at a bar, I feel most lonely, bro. I don't know any of those motherfuckers there. All those people at the bars, bro, they're lost. Like, they're, like, clinging on to things. They're clinging on to, like, a drink or clinging on to, like, the next person they're gonna sleep with. Like, bro, I don't do that shit. I've had girls that I've hung out with literally be like, oh, yeah, like, I almost didn't hang out with you because I thought you were a fuckboy because the way you looked. And I'm like, that's crazy. I can literally like count how many people I've slept on my hand because I am very careful with that. I'm very careful with who I let in because I know my spiritual power, bro. Like, I literally know my love, bro. That's one of my fucking superpowers for sure. That's why I have to be careful with it.
How quickly can you bring something into existence? Because I've observed this for myself, and whenever I'm not drunk or high or on drugs, I've been able to like quantify how quickly I can do that.
Absolutely. I feel like, I mean, I'm going to go back into psychedelics.
Yeah, go ahead.
Every time I have a really good trip, I would never say I have a bad trip because even the bad trips, I learned something from it.
Sure. I'm just very curious about this.
But yeah, dude, it's very like,
So something that I need to get better at is I used to do a lot of this whenever I had less responsibilities and I didn't have employees and all the things like that.
Yeah.
I used to do gratitude bombing. I used to do like gratitude journals. I used to do. I just talked to my therapist about this
Hell
today.
yeah, I got one.
Is
Hell yeah.
but I used to be very religious, religious in doing
Yeah.
this every day, right? So journaling. I would write out my goals every day, which is very funny. And a side note, I just pulled out my yellow pad, whatever, with all of my journals from a year ago, and 75% of them I have created already. And I was like crying the other day because I saw it, and I was like, I felt like I didn't even do
I
anything.
want to tell you something. This is fucking crazy.
But yeah, go ahead.
So that's fucking crazy. I was actually watching a couple videos. There was this girl who does like a bunch of art in her house and stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, I found my journal from when I was 12, and it was like, I want to have a house to where I paint all over my ceilings. And I'm like, that's crazy. And I was like, when is that gonna happen for me? And I was, this is fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I was like,
tell
when
me,
is it
tell
gonna
me.
happen for me? Like, why don't I have those things? And then I tapped in and I started thinking. I started going through all my files of my music. Dude, there is things in my music from like 5, 6,
That
7
you've
years
said.
ago that I said that are happening now. Like, they're literally happening. So like the power of thought, the power of speaking and writing. Like writing is hard for me because when I was in that boys' home, they made me write essays like all the fuck. Like, if I had an untucked shirt, they'd be like, "How are you gonna apply this to your life outside of Leahona Academy?"
Write
Like,
it.
It'd be fucked. Yeah, it'd be fucked. Bro.
I actually have trauma from school.
Or if you had
so, yeah, I
dirty
get it.
laundry, like bro, I remember one time like I did not beat off at this boys' home. There's 56 boys in that shit, and if I did, I had 5 minutes in the fucking shower on a timer, bro. So like you didn't have time to do that shit. So like you would just come in your sleep, bro. Like because you couldn't do that. You're in a boys' home. If you did that,
Yeah.
they would literally like put you on blast, be like, this kid's fucking gay, like he's trying to yeah, it was fucked, bro. That facility was fucked. Hella Mormon too. But yeah, there was one time where like I fucking came in my sleep, right? And I threw my underwear in like the laundry basket, and they did like a room search, and they
And then
found
they found it,
bro,
they
they
found
brought
him.
me out in front of the group, in front of 56 boys, and they're like, oh, he's masticating his fantasies in fucking a boys' home while there's like 6 boys in the room with him. Isn't that sick? They put me out in the middle of the room, bro, underneath the fucking light, and like with a mattress, and I just had to sit there, bro, with like 4 other kids on suicide watch because like they're like, we can't trust this kid. Like it was fucked, bro. Fucked, dude. But
Side note.
yeah, side note.
No, like
Wait, quick
Go
break.
ahead,
I
go
gotta
ahead.
take a motherfucking piss.
go.
Are we back in?
Oh yeah, we're back in.
I got a
So
question for you. Hold up.
okay, go ahead.
What's your favorite movie?
That's actually very hard.
It's easy for me.
Okay, then why the fuck did you ask me?
Because I'm ready.
Okay, then what is yours, you fuckface?
It's Hook. It's Hook.
Oh,
I fucking
Captain
love
Hook.
Hook. Bro, Hook is
Not
literally...
Captain Hook, but Hook.
No, like
yeah, the
Hook. Robin
yeah.
Williams
yeah,
Hook. Rufio. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
Lost Boys,
yes.
baby.
I
Get my
do
flies
like
down.
that. I like that. That's
But
fine.
yeah.
I hope you got that.
Yeah. Oh, and also, Goonies never say die.
Okay, all right.
They don't.
What do you mean they don't?
You don't like the Goonies, bro?
I do like the Goonies.
They never say die, bro. I'm shouting out the Goonies. That's
Okay,
what that
get
was.
closer to your fucking mic, bro.
I was blowing smoke, man.
I don't give a shit. Blow it in the
Sorry.
fucking pod mic.
I'll blow it straight into you, baby. Open up that hole.
Which one?
He goes, which one?
God.
All of them. All of them.
My eyes are holes. Did you know that?
Technically,
Yeah, technically my eyes. I learned that.
Portholes.
Well, yes. Well, these are. Dude, I was like, this guy, I don't know where it was. I don't know where I found it, but it was like, open up all your holes. He's like, I got 8 holes. And then I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8, 9.
8, 9. Oh, fuck. Because I was like 7. There's.
Well, and if you really want to get into the hole aspect, we also have pores that are technically holes, and there's thousands of them.
Shut
so.
the fuck up. No, you can't do that.
Wait, one more thing, because I'm going to forget
No,
this.
go ahead,
This is
go,
super
go,
important.
go.
It ties back into what you were saying with writing shit down. Something that I've been doing that I feel like everybody should do, and I need to implement
Okay,
it more for
remember
myself.
this. Pause. So we just came back, and now I'm drinking sparkling water. We were drinking water, so I just from
Yo,
Kirkland.
can I have one?
Yeah. Hold on. You keep talking.
Sick.
Keep talking to him. In the mic.
Okay. Well, anyways, I think I shit my pants, dude. I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
You're all good.
Oh, man.
It's those different house bathrooms that.
No. I had to piss like a racehorse.
What'd you say?
Oh, no, I think I shit my pants.
Did you use the wet wipe
No, I like actually shit my pants.
right now?
Yeah.
You want to show us? Wait, seriously?
He goes, wait, serious? No, bro, I didn't shit my fucking pants.
Well, I appreciate your dedication.
Have I before?
I appreciate your dedication. Well,
Probably.
yeah. No, not prob. I 3 times.
Three
No,
times.
3. Yeah, 3 times I
We're not
remember.
getting into those stories on
Yeah.
this podcast today. Maybe
Okay.
another day.
So, this is my favorite Kirkland signature brand of the LaCroix knockoff.
Give me the lime one,
Then
bro.
trade me, fuckface. God damn it. Here.
I actually want the lime. I was just curious about the lemon.
Okay. Well, I'm bi-curious too. Here.
All right, fine.
For liquid. I thought 27 seconds. And I realized I only like
I'm
women.
gonna do the lemon.
I knew you were going to.
do a little tradesies, bro.
Yeah.
It's a win-win, you know.
Do you have like any type of like sexual disease or
No,
anything?
I'm
Okay.
clean.
Cool.
Clean as a whistle, bro.
Cool.
Literally.
I'm not gonna.
I literally.
it,
No,
but
I'm just
I
saying.
believe
clean as
you.
a whistle. It's a saying, you know.
Yeah, but you said literally, and I'm like, I'm not gonna try to. Anyways,
Good times.
very good times. I want you to do an ad for my company, 5Flash Media. I just want you to do an ad lib, okay?
All right,
So in 3,
Wait,
2,
what do you do? Like,
1.
want me to say something?
Yeah,
Like-
go.
Well, like how?
However you want to.
Could be anything.
Yeah, 5Flash Media. You know what I.
Oh wait, hold up. Let me get into character. Hold up.
Okay.
Let me hit that vape real quick.
This is this is an ad. So Shane is going to be doing an ad for 5Flash Media. I'm just really interested on how he's going to do it. Nothing pre-planned.
No, this is
He's like,
freestyle.
He said, so Sips and Slide. So you're gonna so Sips and Slide is also sponsored by 5Flash Media, and then you go. Ready? 3, 2.
What I say, Sips and Slides is also sponsored by 5Flash Media.
Yep.
Wait.
This podcast
This podcast
is sponsored by
is sponsored by
5Flash Media.
5Flash Media. Brought to you by Shane.
Fine.
He goes, fine.
Fine. Ready? 3, 2.
This podcast. Do you see, bro? See?
I thought you were an
my shit,
actor.
I'd be like, all right, I could get this, bro. I could get this. I could get
Fine. Get it. Get it the way you want to.
How y'all doing tonight? My name's Shane. I'm a upcoming artist out of Phoenix, Arizona, and this is a podcast that we're doing today, sponsored by 5Flash Media.
Ooh, I love that. See, I just want you to be you.
You know what I need? I need to smoke a motherfucking blunt right
You know what I need? You to get closer to the mic.
All right. On to the next order of business.
When I bring you back, we'll smoke weed.
Oh, I'll bring some.
Okay.
Oh, I'll bring some.
Cool.
I'll bring some Johnny
'cause
Gordon pack.
Remember what I said? Wednesdays are my days, and so like we're going through the.
You smoke?
Yes, of course.
Bro,
smoke.
I should have known, bro. I would have brought some stuff.
It's okay. It's okay. This is part 1 for me and you.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
this is season 2 of Sips and Slides, part 1 for me and you. Now, we of course we only scratched the surface, but talk to me about. We only got like 15, 20 more minutes, right? Talk to me about where you're going, what you're trying to do, what you want to accomplish, and how I'm going to help you get there. Okay.
I bet. So currently, I have a bunch of like singles that I'm working on. The way I release my music, sometimes I'll do like an EP or drop an album. But recently,
What's an EP? So for the people
extended
who don't
play.
know.
Extended play. That's
Thank
what
you.
that stands for.
Thank you.
You should definitely do your research though, because if you're an upcoming artist, that's one of the first questions that they're gonna ask me. Be like, what is an EP? Why is he releasing? What is an EP?
Or
Does
what
he
is
know
it,
what
what
that
is an EPK?
EPK?
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck me. I was asking. Okay, go ahead.
I don't
keep
fucking
going.
know, bro. I have no idea.
Electronic player press kit. That's
I think
what
it's
know.
electronic press kit.
Okay, that.
110%.
Okay.
That's what it stands for.
Okay.
It stands for multiple different things, but electronic press kit. I think you hit that right on the motherfucking head.
Thank
there, baby.
you.
Thank So what I'm doing is I work on a lot of singles. It's like a few years ago I watched this thing. I don't fuck with Doja Cat. I feel like she definitely is one of those industry plants that sold their souls a little bit. She's a great artist. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like she's
You know what's really funny?
like-
You know what's really funny just about that? Like, what happens whenever you become so successful and then somebody else on a podcast looks at you and the way that you dress and all of your fucking stupid ass tattoos and your stupid hat and they say, you know, I think he was planted. I think this
You know what I
fuckface
would
was
say?
planted.
You know what I'd say? I'd tell a motherfucker, suck my dick.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Of course
No,
you're
but I'm
not,
saying,
but like,
okay.
you
I
Go
feel
ahead,
like the
go
way
ahead.
to understand like an industry plan is like this. Doja Cat, when she was making music, when she first started, if you follow Doja Cat, it was very herself, very artistic. She was like, I don't know if you remember the Moo video where she dressed up as a cow and was like, Moo, whatever.
Yeah, oh,
everybody loved
that.
it. They ate that shit up, manja. They wanted to eat, so she gave it to them, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, bro, if you play her music and you like look at the imagery that's being put in there, it
feels weird,
demonic as fuck. It's like Satan. It's like men on leashes, like just like tearing apart different things that used to be like away, you know, like
I know.
They're trying to like the best way to describe it is they're trying to like
moving this so you don't hit it.
it's like an agenda they're trying to push, and it's a very evil agenda. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
literally, it's an agenda that they're trying to push, and it's very evil. I mean, I'm a father, so I can speak on this. I have 2 kids. My 4-year-old daughter, right? Sorry, she just turned 4.
Yeah, I saw the birthday thing.
Dude, I had her 2 weeks ago. I have 50-50 custody, and she comes into my room. She starts singing "Bottom Bitch," and that's by Doja Cat. And I'm like, "Who showed you that?" I'm like, what the hell? And she was like, "Oh, I saw it on an ad. I saw it on an ad on YouTube." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" And then like I started paying attention to like, you know, like my kids like watching electronics and stuff, and like some like even on like Blue's Clues channels. You tell me why on YouTube like with Blue's Clues, there's a 40-second ad for fucking like pride and shit. There's nothing wrong with this. Blue's Clues. Like there's nothing wrong with that. I'm all for equality. Absolutely. I'm like all love, bro, when it comes to that type of shit. 110%. It just, but a 4-year-old kid, bro, they don't need to be seeing that shit, bro. Like, I know that, like, I did not become sexualized till I was, like, what, 12 or 13? That's when those thoughts started coming, bro. When you show that to kids at that age, bro, like,
they're so malleable, right?
And well, for an example, I remember being 6 years old and this kid's house I was at showed me fucking Pornhub.com for the first time. And it was like a gangbang or something. That's shit I shouldn't have been watching. Yeah. And, like, and I'm talking about this openly because I feel like humans should talk about this openly because it's the only way it's going to be healed. I was and I love that 6 to like 11, 12 years old, bro. Like I was playing with myself and it was like little kids should not be doing that. Like it is a normal thing to like explore your body, absolutely. But like viewing graphic pornography like that is put in front of children's faces
such a young age,
at such an impressionable age that where we're soaking everything in like a sponge. What kind of person is that going to make? I mean, I'm a strong-willed individual, but like I can tell you right now, bro, I have 2 kids for a reason. You feel me? I had my first kid at 19 for a reason. You feel me? Like. It's because of the sexualization that is put in front of us on a day-to-day basis.
I can only imagine after you
sex and love are 2 different things.
Yeah. But they together it's beautiful.
It's
absolutely
passionate.
They can be
absolutely, bro.
I can only imagine, and then I'll shut up after this on this aspect. So at 18, whenever you came out of that what is it called again?
Oh, it was culture shock.
Then you immediately went into having sex, and then you...
Yeah, I was like, I had 3 years taken away from me. Like, how do I get it all back? Pop some Xans, pop some perks, fuck this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was that mentality, and it's a very dark frequency to live at. That's why, like I rap in some of my songs. I say some shit in some of my songs that, like, a lot of people are like, oh, that's dirty as fuck. I mean, there's 2 sides of me. There's Shane, and then there's Daddy Stress, and like I do embrace the dark side a little bit.
Daddy Stress.
I mean, bro, that's my first artist name.
I didn't know
that. For the fans out there that have been following me, riding with me since day one, you know Daddy Stress. That's all I'm gonna say. You know exactly who that is. I mean, all my homies out in OC, because I'm in a couple collectives, like a couple rap groups and a couple like indie pop groups. I'm in Callboys and OPA Visions. Shout out Callboys and OPA Visions. Kill Murphy, Lil Crimes, love you all.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out.
I don't know any of them. You're gonna have to introduce me. I have no idea.
They're cool people.
I believe you. If you're associated, yeah.
They're popping.
Okay, look. Let's go back. What? You said on stage. You said Lollapalooza. What do you like? What's your timeline? What do you think?
So actually, this is a quick little promotion, I guess. Let y'all know, Phoenix, Arizona.
Sponsored
by me.
Yes, there you go.
October 28th, I'm gonna be doing a show. I might be headlining it. I'm not sure. We were still waiting on a couple artists to pull up.
Wait, October 28th. Hold on, let me look at my calendar.
It's gonna be at AZ Live, but Rich Goth, Punk RX.
Oh, October, not August. A bunch of people
are gonna be pulling up.
October 28th. Am I shooting that for you?
Yeah, I mean, if you want, I'm gonna have a couple other videographers there, but you should.
Oh, you have a couple. Oh, never mind.
No, pull up.
No, that's okay.
There's gonna be a
Don't
lot
worry
of artists
about it.
there.
No,
it's
fine.
Show.
It's cool.
Should be good.
No, it's cool. You already talked to somebody else.
Come on,
no, it's okay.
Bro.
It's okay.
I need those music videos too.
Yeah, I know. Well,
he goes, yeah, well, I know. Well, he's getting all mad at me now on the podcast.
I'm not getting mad. I'm just disappointed.
You got me over here looking like someone just shot my dog, bro. You're fucking kidding.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
honestly, it's October 28th. We still got 2 months to go. So
I
you never know if people fall through. And I will say this, the other 2 people that I have, one of them's still up in the air because Clark Clout is always like, he's always my boy. Like he's always gonna be taking photos.
I get it.
And that's more the photo aspect, but video aspect on a professional level, I do prefer you.
Thank you.
So
can you clip that, please, Simon?
it's true. It's just more crisp. It's more clean.
Well, so after this, I do want to, like I told you over the phone, and I have no problem saying this over here. I do want to create that contract with you, because I didn't even mean to get into, like music videos and artists.
Dude,
and all
that's
this
how
stuff.
it works, bro.
But like,
I'm telling you.
every time something happens, and you know this on the spiritual side, every time I just let it happen, something beautiful comes out of it, and we accidentally make money.
Same thing with psychedelics, bro. You just gotta let go. Let go. Just let go and let it come to you.
Yeah, no.
It's literally, bro, such is life. You hit it right on the head, bro. Like, you just have to be. You have to be what has been given to you and use the talents that have been
bestowed upon you.
Literally, like, use them and take them with you on this fucking exquisite, beautiful adventure that is life.
You are forgetting to tell people, though, that, like, you have experienced so many things to find out what your talents are. And that's what I mean by, like, you say I have to, and you're forgetting to tell people that they have, that it is necessary to experience so many different aspects of life and try different things and try shit to find out what their talents are.
You know what I've realized, though?
What?
I realized that, like, and this is a big thing for me, like,
Go ahead.
coming up and like finding my sound as an artist and like really being like, okay, this is it. Like now we got some, like we're doing it now. We all have individual journeys that are also special in their own right.
Yeah.
And one thing I realized, because I would used to watch podcast after podcast, like Cole Bennett in specific, someone that I look up to a lot, would talk about just like, you know, like you have to do this, you have to do that. And it's like, there's no right way of doing things, bro. Like,
yes,
it's because it's all in your timing, bro. Like the guy next to you, who's a fucking millionaire, he made it in his own time. And he the way you're going to get it is going to be 360
totally different
than he did it, bro. Because it's like, you are on your own spiritual path and your God-given talents, whatever, bro. Like that's what you have to use, bro. Like it's almost like, bro, like we literally, it's like an action role-playing game, bro. Like we were given these characters and it's up to you whether to become that main character, to just be like another NPC that works a 9 to 5, goes to work, goes to the bar, hangs out with your friends, goes home, jerks off, fucking, and doesn't have anything else going for themselves, bro. And I used to be that person, bro. I had to, like, when they say break the matrix, like I had to fucking step out of the matrix, bro. And for a second there, when I was in that relationship with that tattoo artist, the last girl I was with, I felt like I was in a doorway and I was 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the matrix and fucking like my fucking divine like path, bro. You know?
Yeah.
And that's the best thing I'll say to like everybody out there is like focus in on your passions. Like what you love, that is what's going to bring you the most joy in this life. And
but this is
such a short time,
this
bro.
This is what I'm saying. This is
such
what
a
I'm
short
saying.
time.
You are different than most people who are trying to step out of the 9 to 5. Because everybody has, and I'm not trying to school you here, okay? But
no, go for it.
I'm just trying to provide some wisdom here. Is that what you're saying is true, but you're not telling them that. And this is how when I speak on stage, I will say the same thing that you just said. But the one thing that you have to incorporate, that everybody who speaks to an audience needs to incorporate, is that not only does everybody have their own path, and not only does everybody have their own God-given talents and blessings, but before all that happens, you have to try things to find out if you're a writer, if you're a singer, because that part is the part that everybody, there's this huge bridge, and you, because of all the struggles that
suffering.
Because
I love suffering.
Yeah, you and I
Bring it on, baby.
You and I have that in common, and we love to risk.
You have to.
No, you say that.
You have to risk, bro.
I know.
You have to.
I'm not saying no, that it's wrong. I'm saying that when you say you have to, that's the saying you have to is in somebody's head, it doesn't feel right. Because
they're not there yet.
Exactly, or they
they're
can
not
never,
there yet,
or they
yeah.
can't get there. What if somebody you have 2 kids? Do you know how much risk that you're putting on that most people with 2 children? It doesn't matter. You're 25.
Oh, I know.
2
trust.
children, a mortgage, maybe a car. You can risk 2%. Imagine if you see what I'm saying.
But that's what goes into it too. Is like when you have all those things too. Like responsibilities are a big thing too. Because when you have those responsibilities, it's like it puts fire under your ass to be like there is no other option. Like, and that's why I feel like a lot of people like will never understand unless like they deal with that suffering. Because I mean, bro, there's a lot of people that we're all humans. We all deal with suffering.
Yeah.
It's how you take that suffering. It's literally all about
Oh,
how
of
you take it.
course.
Because, bro, there's been times when I was younger and I was suffering and I sat in it for 2 fucking years. And then I woke up and I was 22 and I was like, bro, what the fuck was I doing? I just wasted 2 whole years. But then I look back at those 2 years and I'm like, that was the motherfucking key to where I'm at today and where I'm headed for the next 4 years.
We have so much
But
to
I'm
talk
telling you, bro,
about. We
like-
barely even just.
Yeah, bro. I get it.
Oh
trust.
man, this
I
is
get it,
like,
bro.
and I get heated because like you're saying the right things, but because of your journey, there are pieces in my journey. I am very self-aware that there
Yeah,
are pieces that I'm
yes.
missing, and there are pieces that you're missing. There's pieces that Simon's missing. There are pieces that these people are missing, and whenever
It's
you
all gonna come
don't,
together.
you think
It will.
But here's the thing: some people
will.
jump. You've seen it. Some people jump to success and they don't know what they did. And then they try and tell people that you can do it too. So they try and emulate what that person did.
Yeah.
And they don't get it.
I've been there too, to where like exactly when I first started making music, I look back on some of the songs that I made and I was like, that was not me. Like who the fuck was in my body saying that shit? Because that was not me. And that wasn't even like, that's not even the sound that I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It was just like putting content out. And it's like anybody can put content out, but is it worthwhile? Is it fucking dope? Are people going to vibe? Are they going to move their bodies to it? You know? Is it going to make them wet? Like that's the shit I'm looking for, bro.
Only on Sips and Slut. No, just kidding. No, dude, this was really good.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, this was really good.
Yeah,
And
bro.
this was just an hour and a half.
I'm an alien, bro. I'm not a human being. I'm not from here. I'm just
Man.
visiting. I'm just visiting, man, for 65 something years. Maybe longer. I hope. Could be cut short. I don't know, bro. But hey,
Next time, let's talk about like reincarnation and like some other shit, and we'll bring some. Dude, we literally just scratched the surface. Okay, look, that's pretty much it. I don't know how to end these things, so thank you guys. My name is Joshua Coates, and your overnight success story. This is Shane.
go stream my music. It's out on all platforms: Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud. Let's pay attention because we going places. All right.
Yeah,
Love
and
you,
and
love
he's
you
gonna
all.
and he's gonna hire 5Flash Media to
Facts.
take care of all of his video work,
Facts.
and it's recorded. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.